Everyone, I've been bonked. Ow. Wait, did I switch the sound over correctly? I did not. Hello, Isa. Hello, Rusty. I started grinding in Final Fantasy IX and I'm not at the boss anymore, and it would take me a long time to get back. Ow, ow, ow. Hi, Belmont. Game is launching. I kind of wanted to launch it because I know this game gets meta. And I didn't want to miss anything in the opening. Like this. Inscryption and Breach Wizards is a rad stream itinerary. I inserted the peculiar floppy into my drive.
Okay, time to figure out what's on this.
The disk may be floppy, but times were hard. That's 200, undeserved. Actual good one. You can touch your toes? Congratulations. I kind of thought I could choose different noise effects. Your toes can touch me. Wait, no, that's not what I meant. Your toes can touch you. Actually deserved. You're next. Is that a threat? Do not pause my window when it's not focused. I'll continue. Always be casting. You're lying. Your toes can touch anyone they deem worthy. So I admit, I have seen this played before. But like right when it came out. And I didn't watch super hard. Another challenger. It has been ages. Perhaps you've forgotten how this game is played. Allow me to remind you. We selected continue, but he knows I'm not them. Just stare and lurk. You need rest mentally. Absolutely. Get whatever kind of rest you need. Oh, I thought that was the game for a minute. Trout jump scare. Your drawing was amazing. It was. I don't think you sent the finished one, only the work in progress, but the work in progress was actually outstanding. Now play your stoat. Stoats cost 1 blood. Sacrifices must be made. An honorable death. Play the stoat. Thank you for Mushroom Channel. I wasn't going to keep it as the Mushroom Channel. That was just a joke. I was going to like change it to like, you know, cool stuff and miscellany. But like everyone apparently needed a Mushroom Channel. Woes require 2 sacrifices. You don't have enough. Ring the bell to end your turn and commence combat. Your stoat stands unopposed. Number on the bottom left is the attack power. Just like MTG, got it. Surely this isn't a slippery slope to a bloated Discord server or nothing. It was just mushrooms and nothing else. It simply cannot be just mushrooms. It must be allowed to be like mushrooms, cool bugs. So it dealt me 1 damage. I added it to the scale. You win if you tip my scale all the way down. Cool bugs are welcome. Thank you. But you'll be watching carefully. The bugs must be cool. Your stoat stands in the way of my coyote. My coyote dealt 2 damage to your stoat. That means your stoat's health is 2 less. If a creature's health reaches 0, it dies. It's your turn again. Can you post fluffy moths on it? Yes, absolutely. It's your turn again. You may draw from your deck, or you may draw a squirrel. I'll draw a squirrel. How dull. Work you. I can't see, like, the wolf's power. The wolf demands 2 sacrifices. Huh? Hey, stop! Fear not, the beast is sacrificed, but not removed from your deck. Its suffering was real, but you will see it again. I can do nothing else. 3 damage dealt, 3 weights on the scale. Because you are learning, I will pass. Again, the choice. A random card from your deck, or the certainty of squirrel. Oh, the river snapper. You're lacking sacrifices. I'm lacking sacrifices for everything. I will pass as well, but I'm winning the race. Which, you've won this match. Like the small color accent. I was specifically told not to do this kind of thing. But I must look. Oh, very striking. It's actually incredible looking. I want to ask, did you draw it traditionally or digitally? Because I kind of... Okay, I couldn't tell at first until I actually zoomed in. Digitally in different strokes? In different strokes? Jeez. Texture on the doublet is really nice. It is. Digitally in a video game, huh? You have a tablet, don't worry. I've got a tablet too. It won't all be so easy. Let me recall your story. Oh, yes. You were lost deep in the forest. A single path revealed itself. Two denizens of the forest approached you tentatively. The caustic adder, damage from its poison bite, is always lethal. That touch, got it. The undying cat, sacrificing the poor beast does not kill it. Pauldron familiar? Let's go. Only one may grace your paltry deck. You two come through to Discord. That's where all the best arts and coolest bugs are. Another creature joins your caravan. Yeah, YouTubers are welcome in the Discord. It's in the bottom of the description. '18 and up. Some of the creatures of the forest seemed willing to follow you. You came across an abandoned sack. You found a squirrel in a bottle. Break in case of emergency. And have a second. Oh, how many bottles of squirrel could I possibly need? You two win Discrod. Another useful implement. I'll allow you to tip the scales with it. 3 is as much as you can carry. This game looks spooky. It is. It's like an ARG, if I remember correctly. But hello, Mr. Shins, how are you doing? Hello, Monsieur Shins. You're ambushed while crossing some rough terrain. You sacrificed me while I was sleeping. It was the right play. I get it. Maybe. You'll help me? Play along for now. Got it, got it. You may see my moves ahead of time. Wolf Cub. You're well, thanks. I'm doing pretty well. Suri's off, he made me a coffee. I very much appreciate it. And that's it. But that's all I need right now. Did he make it with Senzu beans? He made it with instant coffee, actually, because we are... all of our kitchen appliances are breaking. That's what I realized when I was trying to summarize my current mood. Nah, it happens. Oh, for my health. Cat. Terrible place to put that cat. Here we go. To 1-6. Actually, garbage place to put that cat. But I'll persevere. Cannot draw a card on your first turn. Of course not. Kitchen appliances are falling apart. Some kind of curse. It seems to be. The our combination microwave, air fryer, small oven became just a small oven, which is unfortunate because we already had a large oven. That was its least useful feature. You've heard tell of a techno hazard? The coffee machine has become unresponsive. We've been reduced to instant coffee. Mind the ambitious wolf cub. It ages swiftly. Yeah, so do I. It doesn't make me special. Make you special. Gone. Reduced to instant coffee. Hey, man. Sorry, but, I didn't see what he said. The airborne bat flies over creatures to attack directly. My bat flew right over your cat. What'd the cow do? should have taken a squirrel. Jumped over the moon, obviously. I've heard tell, but I almost don't believe it. It's true. You heard it. You heard it on the telly. Well, the telly never lies. That's illegal. You prevailed and trekked onwards past the now bloody terrain. Jeez, I didn't realize it was that severe. A young wolf cub. It grows into a wolf after a single turn. The meek sparrow, an inexpensive, if feeble, flying creature. I think wolf is probably more damage overall. You stumbled into some strange stones in the mist. You're compelled to choose a worthy sacrifice, one that will be lost forever. Okay, so I know this one. I can put its ability onto something else. How could you have missed that? I didn't. I was compelled not to. Okay. Pick you. I mean, I was gonna pick Wolf Cub, but sure, man. Do I get to keep the cat because it can't... Whenever it's sacrificed, it comes back? A ghastly spectacle, but the soul of the cat now lives in the stoat. Its eyes are glowing. Behold my totem! It inscribes my canine cards with the airborne sigil. Stoat Big Angie. He's completely insane. You see that, right? No care for the rules. Pathetic, really. Enough. Only keeps me around to watch me suffer. Stoat is Big Angie. We have Flying Coyote. Back on the board. Get not sacked. Have you forgotten the items I gave you? Tisk tisk. I didn't actually. I'm just not sure if I need them yet. You're sacking us? Get what sacked? Oh, I sacked the Stoat, but he's got the many lives ability. When a card bearing the sigil is sacrificed, it does not perish. He asked for it. He wanted to be sacrificed over and over. My totem has granted my coyote the power of flight. I didn't realize I was taking 4 that turn. I'm now realizing I can look at my hand, my human hand. It's okay, he's only 1 ahead. I like that in this game the health is a scale. It seems like there's no like loss value. Like you don't lose when you lose 20 life or whatever. You lose when you've lost like 4 more than your opponent or something. Like tennis. You're 3 damage away from winning. HP or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, relative HP is pretty cool. I'm sorry, I can't stop reading chat backwards. Oh, thank you for the head pats. Impressive. You may yet survive this ordeal. Knock on wood. I can't knock on anything that isn't touching my microphone that's wooden. And you can't start typing backwards or I'll stop. It's true. The ornery porcupine. Sharp quills await those who dare attack it. The flighty elk. It moves after attacking. The watchful bullfrog. It leaps in the way of attacking flyers. Oh, this is like its creature type, huh? This is like a reptile type. And this is an elk type. But this one doesn't have one. I will take pork. Thank you for the coffee.
I fixed the machine.
You fixed the machine? Sir, you fixed the machine! We're no longer reduced to instant coffee. The goat. The bird was a goat. Also, hi, Nye. The trick was to clean it? Jeez. Okay, legitimately though, I tried that. I did. I actually don't know what these are. Didn't try hard enough. Maybe? Apparently. Well, what did you clean? Did you clean the switch? Because I took a toothbrush and soap to that switch. I scrubbed the heck out of it. Oh, you cleaned the grinding spin? I didn't know it could tell. Came across a small group of survivors. Faces shrunken from starvation, they huddled around a campfire. They looked upon your group of creatures and beckoned. Come, warm one of your creatures by the fire, one said. Warm it by the fire. That will enhance its power, said another. Notice one of the survivors wiping drool from their mouth. Okay. This seems like a trick. Guess it can tell when it can't take more. Well, it was empty. Sure, your cleaning helped, but you're now descaling the dishwasher and the machine. Thank you, Siri. I wish I could give you good burp points. I don't think Stoat wants to go. You are praise-oriented? Sorry. I did ask you. Might be a sensor that still had grinds on it. I thought it didn't... Yeah, it could be. I thought it didn't have one of those, though. You're also not a bottom. You can't call me a bottom on the internet in front of so many people. No, I'm flexible. Variety, balance. It's easy. Warm up the wolf. It actually worked. The fire warmed the poor wolf, enhancing its power. One of the survivors reached towards it. Another gnashes their teeth. Without a word, you pulled the wolf away from the fire and left. Image tarnished. Recovery impossible. No! Sorry, do you see what you did? There's a way out for both of us. It's somewhere in this foul cabin. Be silent or I will tear you to shreds. The truth had to come out. How much? You're liking the sacrifices for that porcupine, but you do have a squirrel. A single damage point. I built up such a fierce and imposing tyrant reputation, and you made it all crumble with just... three words. Squirrel? Stoat. This spot? You sure? Well, there's two spots, and it's the one where no one's attacking, so you're welcome. Compared to Champ or Top? Ouch. It's all about perspective. That's true, honestly. It's true that it's all about perspective, not necessarily anything else. I could sack this for a wolf right away. It's the strong wolf, too. This is better. It's all about perspective, but where you're standing, it's looking like rock bottom. A thorny rebuke. I'll pop my power wolf there. Okay, I didn't notice Grizzly. This is bad. I have a cup. I'll take the bottled squirrel. Turn it into wolf cub. Bro. Block. This is not sustainable. If you were a neighbor, I think you'd be Leonin Seethe. In Changeling, I really like the way they do satyrs. I made a Changeling character that was like a satyr programmer. And I kind of still want to play her sometime. Because they're all like, their representation in Changeling is they're all about partying and making art. So I like the idea of up all night doing like college parties, but also like up all night grinding away on the computer. Oof. I might have messed this up. Did I neglect to mention overkill damage? Excess damage is not wasted. It carries over to the card behind the mangled corpse of the victim. Lucky for you. That is actually kind of lucky for me. I am about to die. A well-earned point of damage. Yeah, absolutely. You made a Fonzie Selkie? I didn't think you'd really do it. Okay, kill me. Hello, Ready Rat. You've been curious about this game, but haven't tried it yet. You're a fan of the developer, though. Oh, this is Spoiler City. There's a lot of twists and turns here. It's, if I remember correctly, a little ARG-like. That's also rad. This game sounds fun. It's very, narrative focused, I would say, Changeling. That's okay, you don't really mind spoilers? Alright. Also, how are you doing? Using this as a learning opportunity may be the only way to mitigate my disappointment. Get up. Get up from the table. Fetch me the candlestick from atop the barrel beside the door. Jeez. You like narrative focus, but you'd probably want to try Candela Obscura first, if you were to try a system like that. Bring it here. Yeah, the system I'm not entirely sure about. I do like the setting, though. You just finished cooking and eating? I love those two things. Mostly the second one. Only because you have the core book already. Sit back down. Let me explain something to you. That was one of the 2 mistakes you can make here. You make another, I must sacrifice you. Now, where were we? Oh, I get to keep going. Well, I spent all my things, so I might as well get another sack. You love Pony Island? Oh yeah, Pony Island! I don't think I've looked into Hex. But I'm instantly intrigued. The reviled skunk. Its stench reduces the strength of the enemy. By how much? Loses 1 power. The conniving raven. A blight upon the skies. That's mean. The monstrous grizzly. Its form speaks enough of its efficacy. A method? But the name... okay, I have to confess something. I only know methods as, minor elemental creatures. But I believe it's like a taxonomical term too, right? Just from this may lift your creatures into the air, if only for a turn. Just know because they're the mascot of your local convention. Rock may get you out of a hard place. Choose one. Based on what options you're seeing, you'd probably create a Leshy. Oh, are you looking at Changeling the Lost? I don't know that one. Yump. You know what? I was considering Yump. Oh, the Dreaming? Dude. I can't remember Leshing. Or Leshy from the Dreaming. If you deem it necessary, you may cut up one of my cards with these. Oh, I get to pick... Oh. I get to pick 3 from a set of 3. Oh. Okay, that's fine. I had the core book and I read it like cover to cover as a kid. But I didn't know all the extra options. Feeling overburdened enough with a full 3 items, you carried on. Yeah. The art is incredible. The narrative in the core book when I was a kid was what do you say when something influential? It was influential, I would say. Might buy these just to look at them. The trees seemed to close in around you as a chill mist descended. In the distance, you could hear the clanking of metal on stone. A hobbled figure stood in your path. 'Twas the prospector. It's a very cool setting with very good art. I have to agree. If only they could properly represent the setting within mechanics. Because in the remake, it kind of doesn't make any sense. I seem to remember it making sense in the original, but that might be because I was looking at it with child brain and just made it make sense. But it's kind of appropriate, honestly. Ding. I mean, this isn't very good either. Mm-hmm. Drop Big Wolf. Talked a lot about playing Pathfinder, but you haven't probably expressed how much you love it. Kind of a shame it was your first real experience with TTRPG. You mean in that you haven't experimented enough with like other systems kind of thing? Wolf Cub. I'm about to die. They got one in the works for Final Fantasy XIV. There's one, shoot. There was one I was looking at. I saw like the trial rules for that was kind of trying to copy like a JRPG style. I can't remember what it's called. It was called like Fantasia or... Man, if I think of it later. I know I saw it referenced earlier, but it was in the works. And also set the bar quite high, so you're always comparing against that. I like to think there's like two breeds, right? You've got the D20s, but you've also got like the skill-based stuff. So they're two different itches. I've only properly played D20 systems, to be honest. We are fine for a turn. Fabula Ultima, yes. That is the one I was trying to think of. Thank you. Seem to recall buying a core book for some random D12 game at Gen Con. You have no idea where it is. Been dying to play something akin to Call of Cthulhu, but it never works out. Due to game system or like other types of things. They seem a lot harder to pull off, is the thing. We are not dying this turn. What's the mole do? When an empty space would be struck, a card bearing the sigil will move to that space to receive the strike instead. Okay, that sounds terrible. Gen Con is the place to buy random core books for sure. That's where we got Starfinder. We played it and then bought it on the day. Roll. I think this is technically better. Oh, whenever, huh? Like literally whenever? I didn't realize that. I didn't know it could happen like multiple times a turn. I thought like, oh, okay, so it's only gonna get hit once. It's only gonna block one attack. Nope. Oh, never mind. The 14 TTRPG is already out. You'd run it though, and I think you'd be so much better at it. Groups just end up picking a D20 game. Oh, I see, I see. How do people go outside and visit places? I don't get it. Yeah, me either. You don't want to go anywhere? That's how I feel most of the time, to be honest. So, what I did is... Okay, I was going to say I found someone who will take me places, but then I realized that Suri's the same way. But between the two of us, we'll force each other to go to a place if it's something we both enjoy. Same lately? But you were always kind of... Just kind of always places before. Bag nabbit. My mule. Well, we're good now. Which is to say, you got used to it. Gotcha. Oh, I need to draw a card first. He's doing the Prospector again? Easy, boss. The mule's key. Well, thanks for being the last card in my deck to give me that hint. Also, didn't ask. Get skunked. Hope you didn't think it'd be that easy. There's gold in them cards. No. No. Stop it. I hate you. Gold! I've struck gold! The gold is worthless to me. You're out of space. There's no room for that card. Get him. What is this? What do you do? When an opposing creature is placed opposite to an empty space, a card bearing the sigil will move to that empty space. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, you got him. You got the coyote. Believe in yourself. You need to make the alley verbal shutdown cards. What are the alley verbal shutdown cards? You need time to think. Cards used to communicate when you can't talk or don't feel like it. Oh. I can see where those would be helpful. You need quiet. You need to eat. Take care of your base needs, everybody. I won't allow you to play a card before you draw a new one. Okay, okay. You need nuggets. I'm sorry, I'm fresh out of nuggets. Imagine Isa. You buy a display so you can bring the gift spinning with you. That would help. If people could just see when I'm buffering and they would understand that I need a minute. Gonna turn it into your Google Watch clock. Dude, noise canceling items go hard. I've never had a proper noise canceling item. Except for the Google Pixel Buds or whatever they're called. And I'm mad at them right now because they made notifications harder to get to. Allow me to light your candles once more. I won't be killing you quite yet. Oh wait, you're not the prospector anymore. Miner's Bane, defeat the prospector. You're the first in a while to overcome a boss. As a reward, you are granted an opportunity to select a rare card. Choose carefully. Get silenced, nerds. I want a sphere that cancels noise at a 10-meter radius. That'd be extremely helpful. Bus silence. Poor abandoned child. Does not die when sacrificed. But do you have the heart to try? I do. Strange larva. A largely unimpressive specimen. They're so rare. This level of brutish strength needs no explanation. The Uriuli. That little guy is trying his best. Card bearing the sigil will grow into a more powerful form after one turn on the board. Okay. When a card bearing the sigil is sacrificed, it does not perish. I want either Child 13 or Strange Larva. Personal growth takes time and patience. Exactly one turn on the board. It's true. I happen to know this gets better, and that's as much as I remember. And I happen to know, based on context, this gets better. Take the larva? I'll take the larva. It's cute. They're both cute. With sound of the prospector's pickaxe still ringing in your ears, you carried onwards. However, unfortunately, it is break time. But I'll be back in less than 5. Many sorries. See you soon. Welcome back. With the sound of the prospector's pickaxe still ringing in your ears, you carried onwards. I punched the mic by accident. I'm sorry if that got picked up. Upside down today? What do you mean you're not fixing it? Pardon. This isn't Breath of the Wild. Breath of the... It... Yield? Welcome back, Isa. Welcome back, Rusty. That wasn't what you're playing. Welcome back, Soul. It didn't update when I hit the game thing because it didn't change. I forgot to launch StreamerBot before I changed my category. Welcome back, Boba. Never been called Boba before. I like it. The rank smell of rotten mold permeated the humid air. Every step forward was answered by some nearby slip or slither. Ow, what? You tread cautiously into the wetlands. Leshy or whoever this guy is would make a really good DM. Boba is silly in Portuguese. You think it fits? I thank you. I was going to ask what does it mean, but I realized you mean it. It literally means silly. Maybe you just felt like it. Okay, sorry. When it rains. River otter, he's rubbing his tummy. Ah, the elusive otter. It submerges itself during my turn. The stalwart snapper, a near impenetrable defense. Why does this one have a mushroom? Pick that one. Because it has a mushroom. It's blessed by the mush. I mean, I'm curious. Is something gonna happen if I take it? It's mush blessed. What's pervert? Mushrooms are pure. What could be purer than a mushroom? They're asexual, right? Primarily. +1 mushy point. I'll go to the fire, because maybe it'll light my deck. A group of starving survivors stood around a dying campfire. There's room for a creature around the fire, one said. The warmth will enhance its health, said another. One of the survivors said nothing at all, but could not stop licking their lips. No way. You know what? That's fine, man. It would be so good if this thing got more health, and I wouldn't care if it died as super much. The health of the porcupine was enhanced by the warmth. They're more sexual than is imaginable, in ways that are meaningless to us. It doesn't have to be meaningless. As one of the survivors began pulling a knife from their pocket, you withdrew. Oh no, all those reptiles are stinky. Strange larva. No one has edited your Hrothgar. You want to be noticed? It's already so good, no one wants to touch it. Oh, it's a strange pupa now. That makes sense. Get your hand off the board, please. Musky reptiles, oh well. Stinky skinks. It's been like 6 hours. I might need a minute. Slap a boulder down. Hi, Chrysalis! Squirrels actually needed. I have died. Oh, it's okay. I got a candle. Ellie's turned to wait a minute. Oh, disappointing. Yeah. Sincerely. The industrious beaver. When played, it constructs dams adjacent to it. Sounds like a damn waste of space to me. Can I not? I cannot not. Oh. Its bleeding yields 3 blood if you can ignore the bleeding. It's a good defensive card, I suppose. Powerful item. Turn this, and I'll skip my next turn. Yeah. I wish I'd get Stoat more often. Half-Life gets mod support update. Wait, just now? Larva can sit behind the stump. We'll see what becomes of it. 25th anniversary, go burr. Up this here and nullify an adder. Okay, now we get Mothman. It's a 7/3 flyer. Actually worth. Also, Elden Ring got a patch. I did see that. Apparently they fixed the inappropriate content thing. Hold your breath, no more breathing. Gotcha. Also bug fixes instability, no balancing it looks like. Can I stop holding my breath? Oh, hi, Mercury. How are you doing? How brutal of you. You dealt me more damage than you needed to win. However, in my game, such feats are rewarded. To be precise, a tooth to keep for each extra damage you dealt. The trapper may be interested in your spoils. You must take a different kind of choice now. Choose not a specific beast, but decide the cost that you wish to pay. Doing good? How's you? How's chat? I'm doing really good. Sorry, fixed the coffee machine and made me a coffee. Rusty caught a whale shark. I'm also really enjoying this game so far. I would like to pay 1 blood, please. Cat? What were you expecting? This is actually the best thing you could have given me. Thank you so much. About to show these mercs who's really gonna be first over the wall. Destroy them. That is good, nerding it up. We might be nerding, softly. Nerding me softly with her game. We can put Waterborne on the strange larva so it can't be hit. I was kind of hoping for this outcome. Third game on point. Glad y'all are doing good. I'm glad you're doing good. Everything has reach. I have nothing to do on my first turn. I got a lot to do on my following turns. That is very weak. I wish I could remember what these things are. Play this wolf if I need to as well. Which I might. Right. You need to rearrange your desk. You've nearly ripped out one of your front panel USB ports. That doesn't sound good. I should really do that as well. I'm on an upswing where I'm, like, doing productive things and feeling good about myself. I've received rewarding pats for saying that. Oh, thank you, I say even more. Stoat's here. I really wish I could see what these cards are. I cannot remember what they are. I mean, I think I'm technically winning. Total misplay? I don't care, man. Ow. Is that why it was a misplay? You just didn't want to get hit? Fortune teller? It's a mystery? Oh, Strange Larva's here, but I don't know. That's actually worth playing at this point. I could remove my cat, but I can't. Enough? You'll get enough eventually. I will continue to pass. If I skip his turn or cut up a card, I think I'll do it. I think we're like in an equilibrium right now, but that's about to get tipped. Wolf Cup. What that? Okay, this is gonna work, actually. Because Wolf Cub's gonna come up and nip him. I could have done it faster. But the point is, I did it. You were stopped along the way by a trapper looking to liquidate his pelts. Gross. There was something uncanny about his appearance, but you were quickly distracted by his wares. Care to look at me pelts? Take a pelt, free of charge. See the quality? I don't. You're leaving already? Please consider me pelts. Take a golden pelt. New item notification symbol on your parts store won't go away. You have to look at them in your, You have to, like, really look at them. If I remember right. I was also frustrated by this. You looked at everything? I guess I'll buy it an extra pelt. I think these are actually worthless, right? You get points for them later. Thanks for your business. Man assured you of the value of the pelts. They appear to be useless in a fight. But he mentioned that the trader further down the road would reward you for them. Yeah, that. Is there a trader further down the road? There isn't. It's spoiler if you tell. It is. Like, do you have to watch the videos? You shouldn't have to watch the videos. I will replenish my items. Goat, please. A foul smell invaded your nostrils and caused your throat to seize. A hulking man sat by a brackish pond with his feet submerged in the dark water. He pulled a hook from a pile of rotting fish and rose to his feet. I'm the angler. Go fish. Help. Help. Cat. Actually, not bad. I'm happy I have the cat. Well, you know, obviously kind of bad. Mm-hmm. Toggle displays and hovered over every item for 3 seconds. Did it work? No reason not to go. Except for that the goat also costs a blood, and I forgot that. That's fine, actually. Fisher fish, fresher fish, easy choose. No? New fish, easy choose. Take a new fish, easy. Fresh choose. How about this? Are you gonna choose that? Take new fish, easy, awesome. No? Mine now. Go fish. Yeah, you can keep that, buddy. It's Stoat. You even opened all the videos. Fine. Which fish? Hard choose. And what happens if I fill you up? New fish, easy choose. The toast with the most. Get bonked. Uh. Too fast, too soon. It's all grizzlies? How is that even angler? Can't draw blood from a golden pelt. Of course not. How could you? You summon 8 grizzly bears. Holy shit, that's 8 fucking bears. It actually is. And they've all got reach. I see you're shaking, you're all gonna die anyway. Can I cut up my own golden pelt? Take me. Give me another turn. I'll pass my next turn. I'm obligated to pass. Yeah, man. Get obligated. He's cooked. I think I might be cooked, but I think that might be intended. Fuck you, obligates your pass. Your pass. Formats your paste. Cut this grizz. What a jerk. And I was just going to say that Leshy would make a good DM. I think I already said that. But not when he pulls this stuff. Oh, I didn't expect you to get to the BBEG this turn. Here's 4 mummy lords. Had a feeling that was gonna happen. You aren't dead yet. This isn't purgatory. I was feeling all proud of myself. Ali too good at card games. Though you may think of it that way. Before you expire, I must ask you a favor. Oh look, you're facing 5 Dracoliches. Easy encounter, huh? 5 Dracoliches. I would like a memento. Your very own death card. Quite plain at the moment, isn't it? We'll work together to amend that. Want this to be the perfect memento of you. Speaking of, I hope y'all are ready to fight a red dragon. I mean, define fight. Here are some cards from your mediocre deck. We can put them to good use. Please, choose a card to draw its cost from. Cost? Okay. a cost of 3 from the rabbit pelt. And another. This time I'll use its power and health. The numbers. I would have liked to get the super wolf. WWE just killed a crazy ancient gold dragon in the campaign you're in. Oh, that's crazy. Who did it? Was it Rey Mysterio? Nothing like throwing a red dragon at level 5 players and watching them worm out of it. Ah. Goldie dude to deserve it. Well, you said crazy, so I'm guessing it was a fallen gold dragon. Wind power and 6 health from the river snapper. Choose a card from which we will extract the sigils. I mean, 2 sigils? Or the sacrifice thing that I love too much. Combined with big health and a little bit of attack power. A sigil of many lives from the cat. I never did ask your name. He was corrupted by evil, had to kill him. Hate when that happens. There is now but one final matter. Minor ambiguous spoils, but there's a Pathfinder app that throws a red dragon at the party with AP when they're level 3. I think that's ambiguous enough to not be spoilers. The portrait. Are you ready? You do not need to smile. Here we go again. Another challenger. Pardon me one moment. I'm cutting the recording for YouTube.